Right, so this is the first episode, really. First episode, introduction.
The introduction
to
When Fake Plants Grow. A fucking stupid name.
the worst title.
The worst title.
It took us ages to actually think of it, though. Well, no, I didn't take us ages.
No, it wasn't, because we were walking. I remember it very vividly, actually. We were walking back
We're
from
straight
town.
into a story. This is great.
we were walking back from town.
Yeah.
I think we just went to Starbucks or something, because that's what we do.
Yeah,
We go to town with no reason at all.
and we go to places that don't pay tax.
Yeah. So we were walking home, and you were talking to me. You had just seen the new Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
And you were telling me that the book it's based on is...
Oh yeah, Philip K. Dick's
Do Robots Dream of
Electric Sheep.
Sheep. And I thought of that. I was like, oh, that's a cool little title.
Yeah.
And then because you put that in my head, we started talking about podcasts.
Because it's the same thing.
Yeah, because
no,
I don't know how we got onto the subject, but we were talking about. I think we might be talking about fucking XFM or something like that.
Yeah, we share a lot of interest in podcasts, I guess.
Yeah.
I generally, it's not like. It's not something to be ashamed of. Listening to podcasts is...
It's how I get to sleep.
Yeah, it's how I get to sleep. I stick on, what's your... Oh, your phone just turned on. Sorry,
I just got a little message there.
Okay, was it Mum?
Where are you?
Where are you? Oh, the podcast is way on air. Fuck off. Yeah, so, what's your favourite podcast?
Probably Ricky Gervais Show. But the thing is...
That was like the OG.
That was the OG one. But no, yeah, so we were talking... I don't know how we got onto the subject. We're talking about podcasts, and if we were to do one, I thought of the name of the book that you're telling me, and then I came up with, what about When Fake Plants Grow? I don't know, it has no connection to anything, but for some reason it kind of just spurred that. But that's where I got the name from.
Such a dumb title.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not that it took us... No, I didn't take us ages to think of it, but it's just like, creating a title for a podcast is kind of...
Yeah.
It's easy saying stuff like the Ricky Gervais Show or...
Well, no, the Ricky Gervais Show wasn't called the Ricky Gervais Show.
Oh, no, it just started off as a radio.
Yeah, it always started off as XFM, and then HBO got the audio footage, and then they made it into the Ricky Gervais Show.
Yeah.
They
had already a bit of a following, so...
Yeah.
Because
this was Post Office.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, so...
Yeah, it was Post Office and Post Extras, wasn't it? Do you watch Extras?
No, yeah, I don't... Was it Post Extras?
Not too sure. Extras was great, though.
Yeah. No, it was funny. The one where he's, like, talking to some girl about... This girl brings her sister to the set.
Right.
And she has...
What?
Cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy? What? Terrible palsy.
And she was walking, like, you know...
Yeah.
And,
like they do, yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, look at her, like making."
I think I remember that.
Yeah, and she's just like, "That's my sister."
Yeah, cerebral palsy.
Yeah, is it cerebral palsy?
I don't know.
It's some disorder.
Well, we've created the page. We've created our pages.
We created fucking hell yeah. We created the Facebook page. What was it? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud,
Gmail,
and then we have a Gmail, and that took a bit of time.
It took quite a while because we were creating a logo as well.
Yeah.
The logo that you guys see on the
Facebook, well, and on everything.
On everything, yeah, that's our only logo. But that took a lot of trial.
Well, actually, that logo took about 5 minutes to make.
Yeah.
But we went through so many, just making shit logos, and then we were like, we
started off from Photoshop, and we downgraded to what? Coral? No, not Coral Draw. Fucking.
No. We done that on Photoshop.
Oh right.
We started off on Photoshop, making an actual logo.
The logo was going to be.
It was going to be a plant pot with a microphone as the plant, and then the title around it.
Like, to be honest, it's a good idea,
but it looked fucking horrendous.
It was dog shit.
And
no offense, I mean I don't know how to work Photoshop, so
no, but like it looked terrible, and so we started at 6 o'clock in the evening, and we finished at 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it took us that long to make that
long.
fucking logo that we have at the moment.
Like 2/3 of the night was us kind of doing that one logo.
Yeah.
And the final third.
And then we were like, you know what? Let's just have the title.
You know what would be easier? Let's just backtrack a bit.
But the thing is that we needed to get it up. So we were like, you know what? Let's just do this, put it up, and then later on we can make an actual.
So the logo was set. We did that on the night. So when I got back about 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I created the page and everything, and then the page went live.
And then it went viral, and now we're famous.
And now the paparazzi are pretty much at the door.
Every time I walk out the door, people just want my autograph.
Which is weird, because they only recognise your voice.
Yeah, literally. I don't know if it's you, because I don't know what you look like, but your voice sounds very familiar.
But we actually got a few likes from the get-go.
Yeah,
It's been
nice.
2 days now. The page has been up. It's been 2 days. So I'm just gonna list out some people who I said I'd give a shout out to, because they were the this was the first, I think, 5 hours of it being live. We have Alex Dando, Megan Wackett, Emma Roscoe, Molly Roscoe. We got the Roscoe sisters in there. Emily Jade Hum, Lewis Davies, obviously. Alex Bickmore, Charlotte Baldwin, Tim Perry, Robin Hardy, Joseph Wilkins. And his cat. His cat has a dedicated.
Oh
Facebook
yeah.
And for your information, the cat is called Ginger Balls Mactonia Wilkin.
He's my favourite one.
He is my favourite one. Jack Moore, Emily Lionel, Emma Nind, and let's have a look. We have Tom Casford.
What a G.
What an OG.
What an OG.
And we have Laura Doran. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing that. Jordan Anderson. And there are more. We have the Armstrongs, Phoebe Armstrong, Melissa Armstrong. There's a lot of people. Well, there's enough people we know, which is nice.
Yeah. Very kind of everyone to give us that support already, even though we have nothing.
Yeah, we have nothing.
Well, no, this is the podcast.
This is the first one, so we created the page and we thought we'll record it after we've set the page, so we're not working backwards. To have the podcast. I mean, obviously the better thing to do would be to actually have one to release with the website.
Yeah, but we're inefficient, so
we're just basically inefficient. I think we just leave it there.
Yeah,
that we are.
But
we aren't. This isn't professional at all. This is just
a bit of fun, isn't it?
This is a bit of fun, though. It's a bit of fun, Dave. We're gonna get Dave on the show. No, but we have. I mean, what we have planned is that we'll go through topics and discussions. And hopefully, we have a Gmail account for everybody. It's whenfakeplantsgrow@gmail.com. What we'd like people to do is to send through suggestions of topics or questions or just general discussions that you'd like us to go through. If you want our opinion or not. You
probably not.
Probably not. They probably don't want our opinion, but they're...
Like we have some profound knowledge that we have to distribute to everyone.
We created the Bible, so we got all day answers, don't we? So we've got, we listed the pages earlier. We have Twitter, Facebook, obviously, Instagram, Gmail, and SoundCloud.
YouTube. We have a YouTube account.
We have a YouTube account.
Yeah.
Yes. So the YouTube account is great. This is going to get released on YouTube
and SoundCloud.
Hopefully SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Still working on it. But definitely YouTube. That'll be fine. I've got the account verified. That's all good. And it's been a bit of a, not really a long process. It's just kind of been...
We're just lazy.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
We are lazy, but it's good that we did the shout-outs. It's amazing that we had all those people like it. Like, they had... Who knows what faith they have in us to do this?
Not a lot.
Because it was out of the blue. It's completely out of the blue.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm moving in 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm going to university.
But I'm going to university in September, so I still have a while.
You still have a while to do, yeah. Well, it's a good project to do.
Yeah.
Like I say, and these people who've liked the page, hopefully they like podcasts as well. Everybody loves a good podcast.
Just sit down.
Some people don't know what podcasts are, though.
I was literally talking to my mum earlier today about a podcast, because she was like, "What's this fake plants grow thing you're doing? Are you doing a gardening thing?" And I was like,
we'll work with the Wyvale Garden Centre.
Yeah, and I was like, no, it's a podcast. And she was like, what's a what's a podcast? And I had to kind of explain to her. The best
It's
way...
a website where you put up videos of yourself having sex with somebody else.
The best way I
The best
explained
podcasts are on Pornhub.
The best way I explained it was just like, you know that Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant thing I listen to all the time? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, that, but with me and Tom.
But yeah. It's like that, but worse.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's... If you have like I've said this on the page, if you're having a bad day, you can listen to us and make your day just a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
It's great. It's just the way the world works. It just goes round and round.
Life goes on, eh?
Life does go on. This is true, and we do hope to have guests.
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually,
that would be great if we could have some guests on here.
I
share
think-
some of their knowledge.
Share some of their views, because maybe people want to listen to their views more than
Yeah.
ours. We're just here for what? Not even comic relief,
Just like, who are these pieces of shit talking nothing to me?
God, you sound like my dad. Oh, that's
I am
another.
your
That's
dad.
another. My dad liked the page. My dad and his partner liked the page, and I was really I don't know why I was surprised by that. I don't know why I was
Really?
surprised by the support of my father. I've never been.
Because you've never gotten that before.
Never. It's always been, well done for participation.
You got a B. It's not an A though, is it?
B for bastard. No.
B for bastard.
Paul Chowdhury.
Great
Amazing
comic. Well, I literally just found
Yeah,
him out.
we've just
so-
been watching some comedians today, and I think comedy is maybe where the podcast stems from us taking a sort of comedic tone to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because we kind of take the piss.
Because we're so funny.
We're too funny, some say. Speaking of funny, Ollie Chapman. Hopefully I want him.
Funny guy.
Funny guy. We'll have him as our first guest. He is a Virgo. I wrote that down.
You wrote that down because that's important.
No, just in case any people who read the stars are gonna be listening. So we have Ollie coming on the show. He's a stand-up comic. He, everybody knows him. He's got about, got a good 300 people following him on his page.
Mm-hmm.
And with his support, it'll be great. For
Yeah,
promotion-wise,
definitely.
So we can support each other, really. Not that he needs to
give
support.
give some to us, we give some back. You know how it
Yeah,
is.
2 for you, 1 for us. But all for you, none for us. But yeah, he'll definitely come on. We'll probably go through his gigs, maybe a bit of his routines, and the stories. He's got so many stories. We've got stories as well, though, which is something that we'll do.
We've got stories as well, by the way.
We have a story.
Tell me a story, Tom.
Tell you a story. Okay, so there was once a boy.
I'm intrigued.
Do you want to hear more?
Oh, please.
Listen to the second episode when we find out. No, that's cheap. That's
That
really
was
cheap.
terrible.
Yeah, but we've got some topics to go through today because I was thinking,
Let's hit the first one.
the first one. So, I'm a fan of films. So are you?
Yeah, some.
Some films. I prefer the ones on the internet. But no, yeah, films. We both have a good passion.
We have a good, deep passion for
A
film.
very
Loud, balls
loud
to the walls.
passion. Yeah, balls to the walls passion for film. And most recently, we've had the Avengers: Infinity War trailer been dropped on the public.
Yes. I did. I watched
Yeah, look.
this.
You
I've seen
have-
it. I've seen
yeah.
it. Yeah. I watched it about 2 days ago, maybe, and I actually enjoyed it.
I did. I was surprised.
Yeah.
About how much I enjoyed it because I'm famous for not.
Yeah,
liking
literally,
Marvel.
Marvel films. I'm like, oh fucking hell, here we go.
It's not like Disney because I love Disney films and Pixar films, but I think
Well, Avengers is Disney.
They are. Yeah. I completely forgot about that. Just for merchandise, really.
But I actually enjoyed it. It looked promising.
No, it really did. I mean, one thing I did expect. Well, I didn't expect. I mean, like, this is the culmination of how long's it been? 10 years, maybe. Yeah, about 10 years.
Since the first one.
When it comes out.
I was gonna say.
When it comes out.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Oh right, in the film. I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about in real time. I was like, that's not right. 10 years, but in the film, yeah.
Oh
10
yeah.
It
It all started from. Technically, it started from the Incredible Hulk, with Edward Norton, because Tony Stark was in that.
No, I thought it. I was watching a thing on Facebook.
I don't know what. No, Iron Man came out first, and then it was Incredible Hulk in the same year.
Oh, you're talking about the years they came out.
Yeah.
In chronological order, I think the first. I can't
started
remember
in
what the first
2008.
film- Yeah. But the first film to watch
I
is...
think it definitely is Iron. It's either Iron Man or Incredible Hulk.
Oh, fuck, I can't remember.
Because one thing I always remember about Incredible Hulk is the post-credit scene with Tony Stark.
Yeah.
But I can't remember whether he's already been introduced yet or not.
Oh, no, that's it. Okay, so, yeah, you're right. The way that they were released, I think Iron Man was the first one.
Yeah.
But in order to watch it in chronological order for it to make sense, you have to watch Captain America first, as the first film.
Oh, yeah, because obviously...
Yeah.
Time differences.
Yeah. Even though it was released after, that's the first film.
Mm.
And then it goes through.
I really enjoyed it, though.
What, Captain America?
I think, thing is I used to be of the opinion I don't like Marvel films that much.
Mm.
I was a bit of a snob.
Yeah.
Like, why would I like watching a film where everybody has to make a joke every 5 minutes and
Yeah.
the costumes look really...
But that's what Taika Waititi was doing with Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, he wanted to take it back to the basics.
Yeah, because he was saying that all of the Thors are very like dreary. Yeah, so he wanted to make it more like self-aware. I guess.
They were so boring. Like all the Thor was so boring. I mean, it was very forced and
the first one
wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. But
second one was very dreary.
Yeah.
Like, I think they just wanted to. It's like Taika Waititi said in interviews. He wanted to make the character
remake the character.
Yeah, he wanted to make him interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I think he succeeded. Yeah,
he definitely did.
It was fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious. Even Taika Waititi's Korg was, as the comic relief, was amazing. And then cameos from Matt Damon and
oh shit, yeah.
Who was the other guy? I forgot his name. Sam Neill. Sam Neill played Odin in that little place.
Oh yeah.
Neill. And so I think Taika Waititi's really found his feet. He did say that it is his first massive film.
He did say he's going to go back to making smaller films, though.
His smaller films were great.
Yeah, What They Do in the Shadows.
That's great. The mockumentary, yeah. If anybody wants... If anybody have seen Thor Ragnarok and you thought it was really funny, then watch Taika Waititi, the director's other films, because they're even funnier.
Yeah.
Because it's all set in... they're all set in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And...
Taika Waititi didn't direct it, but I think he might have directed a few episodes of Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, he wrote a few.
He wrote a few.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the same humour.
Yeah, it really is.
And it's, my god, that shit is hilarious.
It is so funny. The New Zealand sense of humour is really, it's dry.
It's unique.
It's unique, yeah. It's very, I don't think it's been tapped upon too much.
Yeah, it is really funny. Really funny.
I think, if I was going to recommend any Taika Waititi films, I'd definitely say What We Do in the Shadows.
And
Hunt for the Wilder
That's
People.
That's the one I was trying to think of.
Boy is quite good. Boy's a bit more of a drama.
Right.
It's still funny in some ways. Taika Waititi makes a cameo in all of his films.
Yeah, with shit, I forgot the name.
What? The one I just said about 3 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunt for the Wilder People.
That's the one when he's the priest.
Yeah.
Gee, that scene has me dying every time.
What's through that door? All the yummiest treats you can think of. Doritos, Fanta, Doritos.
There's another door.
And there's another door.
What's behind that door? Jesus.
Yes, Jesus.
No. First.
No, it's vegetables.
Oh yeah. Vegetables.
Vegetables. Watch the film. Only a few people know what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
So I know Melissa Armstrong, she's seen the film, she loved it. And I think everybody would love it. And let's talk about the characters in the new Avengers film then. Who are you most invested in for this film?
Ooh, good question.
I'm gonna just...
Wait, hang on, why was Doctor Strange there? Is he part of the Avengers?
I guess he is now. Well, he's not really part of the Avengers, he's just...
Because I haven't seen Doctor Strange, I haven't seen the film.
Oh, yeah, you kind of need to watch that.
Right, because obviously he was in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
For like a bit.
Yeah, he was in the opening, wasn't he?
Not quite the
yeah. Like quarter way through.
And I haven't seen it. I've heard it's good.
It is.
But the only reason I haven't seen it is because I think it was after, I can't remember what film I watched. After like a Marvel film, I was like, I'm done. I'm fucking done because that was terrible. And then so what was the film that came out?
Ant-Man?
No. I liked Ant-Man.
I didn't.
Really?
I didn't. No, I think if Edgar Wright directed that film, it would have been so.
It definitely would.
So what came out before Doctor Strange?
I'm not sure, but it was that film that made me be like, this is fucking terrible. And I'm just not watching I'm just not invested in Marvel Studios anymore.
Yeah, no, that's fair though, because they do have their ups and downs. But
that's why I was so reluctant to watch Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, I was of the exact same opinion as you.
Because I was like, this is gonna be terrible.
This is gonna be trash.
Yeah, and then obviously we went to go and watch it, and I
watched it twice in one day. I went to see it by myself.
The first we watched it later in the day. Yeah. But yeah, no, that shit was funny.
It was funny. No, it was refreshing, really.
Yeah, no, it definitely was to see something so, like, fucking unique in it of its own to come out of Marvel. But
even that film's got some cameos from some of Taika's other people.
Yeah.
That woman, I forgot her name. But
I can't remember.
She's in every single one of his films.
But so the
back
character,
to the question.
Yeah, the character that I'm most invested in. Captain America kind of seems very interesting.
Well, he's taking on a new kind of role.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's got the blacked out outfit.
Yeah,
he's got the beard.
He kind of looks a bit kind of like rogue. Like he kind of is going against.
No, that's actually what it was. I was reading up a bit about it, and they were talking about how I think they get inspiration from, in the comic books, Captain America goes off and he calls himself the Nomad.
Okay.
And he's, like you say, he's a rogue.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything for S.H.I.E.L.D. He's not part of the Avengers.
Yeah.
He's on his own. That's the kind of angle I think they're taking.
I think probably Captain America is the one I'm most.
I'm not invested in Iron Man anymore.
No, fuck Iron Man.
No, he's really. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. He's great, but I think his role has become so stretched out because obviously everybody sees him as the ringleader.
Yeah.
But he's like created so many problems.
I didn't actually like Age of Ultron. Did you like Age of Ultron?
I don't know what I was really. I loved the character Ultron. I loved the character.
Really, I didn't.
I loved him. No, James Spader.
He's a great actor, great voice actor, and I was really invested in the character right until the end, until he turned to this like fucking comedy kind of.
No, I know.
And I was like, what the
That's
fuck?
the thing about
it was
Marvel.
Such a contrast from his character at the beginning of the movie. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Is that this is what Marvel are really good at, and so are DC. They can have a first trailer. The first trailer for Age of Ultron I saw, I was like, that looks amazing. It's taken a darker tone. So I didn't. The reason why I never liked the first Avengers Assemble film was because of how light-hearted.
Yeah, it was very corny.
It was very corny. That's why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So when Age of Ultron, the first trailer was dropped, and it was dark. They had that song "No Strings on Me" from Pinocchio.
Yeah.
That was in it. I thought this is a very dark tone you're taking. They're introducing new characters. You know, the gifted people. You have the Maximoffs, Quicksilver, and I thought, oh, you're actually doing this. This is more X-Men. But I guess they kind of switch it to make it seem not so X-Men. But yeah, I thought it was going to be good. And then the more the trailers came out, I was thinking, okay, this is actually going to be a good film. Saw the film. It's just bad guys making jokes.
Yeah.
And good guys making jokes.
It was kind of.
They're not
There was no consistency.
This is it. They're not very good at tension.
No, yeah.
As soon as there's tension, they have to break it off.
That's what they did with Iron Man 3, and it was.
Iron Man 3 was terrible.
Who was the bad guy in Iron Man 3?
Some guy called Killian. It was Guy Pearce.
That's it. His character was cool. I liked his character.
I didn't like his character.
Really?
I thought he was way too villainy. You know, like Mark Mody's the threatiest threat of all threats.
No, yeah, I get that. I thought he played the character well, in the sense
Guy Pearce plays every character well. I just think the thing, you can have a great character in a Marvel film, but the script will never do it justice.
This is true. But I think it was that film. I was just thinking, did Civil War come out before or after Doctor Strange?
Oh. I think it came out. Civil War was before Doctor Strange.
Before? Because I think it might have been that film.
It was, yeah, it was.
Where I was like,
sure it was.
This is.
You didn't like Civil War?
Not really, no.
really enjoyed Civil War.
I really did not like that film.
Really?
It seemed so forced.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, to be honest, that was the year 2016 where every comic book film was about good guys conflict.
That is literally
we had
my point.
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Then
Because
we had the Trump election.
Hillary versus Trump. Yeah. No, it was like this whole thing where it was just I've had enough now. Where it's like good guy, then there's a bad, like everything's fine. There's a bad guy, shit goes down. Then the bad guy fights the good guy, and then everything's fine again. It's just that fucking circle over and over again. And I've seen it a billion times.
Yeah, that is their general.
There's no
structure.
there's no
The reason why I liked Civil War was because it felt a bit more. I don't know. I just got a certain feeling from it. Like it was very. I don't know why I'm comparing it to this franchise, but it was almost a bit Jason Bourne-y. I thought it was very covert, and I thought it was really nicely done.
I think it's just that one scene with Captain America versus like fighting Iron Man, where he's just like, he's my friend, and he's like, so was I.
Yeah,
and it's like, no, you weren't. At what point were you like best buddies? Like they always had this conflict. They never kind of had like
true.
this.
They never actually liked each other.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, fuck off. Like, nah.
And
then I was like, I'm not
yeah, I
watching
get what
this.
you mean. It was forced because obviously they had to compete with Batman versus Superman.
Wait, did that come out in the same year?
Yeah. We had.
Well, no, Civil War came out before. I know that.
No, Civil War came out after.
No way.
Yeah, it came out. Civil War. Marvel always release films in May usually.
Yeah.
May and November is their times. Or
Wait,
May...
it came out after.
Yeah, it came out on May because they usually always do the May 4th. Marvel.
Yeah, because they're doing that for this one.
I remember 25th of March was when Batman vs Superman got released.
Oh shit. Okay.
Actually, no. Oh no, I'm wrong again. It was April. Civil War came out. Civil War came out in April.
So it came out after.
Civil War came out before.
Still came out before. Wait.
March,
when?
April.
When?
I thought April came before March. Sorry, no. Yeah. Civil War came out after.
Civil War came out after. Yeah. No, I thought it. Yeah.
And I think that was probably a good choice as well because you've just seen Batman vs Superman, a dog shit film. Thing is, this is why they're both good in merit. They both were dealing with good themes. They had some themes going, like, the reason why I like Civil War is that it was very political. The political climate of being a superhero, and having a group, and how you operate.
It did annoy me that it had no connection to the fucking comic.
I don't think. Yeah, but they can't do that these days. No, but I've never seen a comic book accurate film yet.
No, I know, but when you're gonna name your fucking film the same title as the comic book, it has to have some features.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It sort of did, but then again, so did Batman v Superman.
But,
there was iconic images.
Yeah.
Obviously, Batman vs Superman was supposed to be Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
Which we didn't get. And then we saw Civil War, and we didn't get Civil War. But at the same time, I think that film... Anyway, let's just leave it to... I liked it, you didn't like it.
No, yeah.
Back to Infinity War.
Yeah.
What's good about Marvel is that they've been leading up to this.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the Justice League has been, like...
Oh, mate.
Forced as hell.
The fucking trailer was... I'm not going to say it was great, because it wasn't great. It was what it was.
War?
Yeah. No. Is that what the new one's called?
Infinity War, yeah.
Yeah, the trailer was good. But when we watched it yesterday, maybe? No, it was Friday. The ending with Guardians of the Galaxy.
They're in it, yeah.
That really annoyed me.
They are.
Not because they're in it. I assumed they were in it, but just because the fact that they showed them, there was no mystery.
Yeah.
At all. It was just like, oh, okay, well, I guess they're in it then.
That's one thing. I don't know if I've been through this with you before, but I think this is going to be the one film that does test Marvel's editing skills.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the trailer, you can see that there's different things happening at different places.
Yeah, yeah.
As in, we've got the Guardians, they're in space with Thor, and then we'll go on the ground with Wakanda. There's a massive fight in Wakanda.
Yeah.
And there's
they're all gonna come together at the end of the film.
No, they
It's
will
so
come
obvious.
together, but I think this is going to be the film where they have to test their editing about like the reason why
like
Justice
kind
League,
of Game of Thrones, where it's like
yeah, you have to cut
hit,
between, there's different storylines going right now.
Yeah, yeah.
How are we going to cut between these?
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, it will test. It will test how well they can do it.
But to be honest, they've had a good run, so I don't see why they wouldn't come out on top with this. Thanos, I'm really intrigued by.
The fucking CG.
That's amazing.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the CGI for Thanos was absolutely amazing. That's the best CGI I've seen in a very long time.
Literally.
And what was mocap, wasn't it? It was mocap.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Josh Brolin mocapped it. But at the same time, it looked fantastic.
It looked so good. So good. I am intrigued. I'm gonna watch this film.
I'm really excited to see. This is going to be a bit of a strange one, but I'm really excited to see Bucky Barnes.
Yeah, same actually.
I actually have really.
Because how did it end? How did it end in Civil War with him?
Civil War, he was frozen in Wakanda, and they were going to hide him in Wakanda because obviously everybody else wants him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you say that poem or something, Homecoming.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Homecoming, little nod to Spider-Man. But yeah, if you say the words, then he goes into his old rage mode or whatever you want to call it.
It's like brainwash trance thing.
Yeah. Pretty much UKIP.
So like
every UKIP supporter, yeah.
He's fine now.
Oh. I have no clue. I think we'll find out because they're gonna have to unfreeze him, obviously.
Yeah.
And he's in Wakanda.
So at the end of the film, they froze him.
At the end of Civil War, they froze him.
And I guess they unfroze him then, considering he's in the trailer.
Well, Black Panther's coming out before Infinity War.
Right.
So I think they're gonna unfreeze him there.
Yeah.
And then he'll be there for Infinity War. That's all. That will set up Infinity War because Black Panther. Yeah, I think it looks alright. I'm not too bothered.
No, yeah, it looks fine. I mean, it didn't really spur anything in me. I was like, okay then.
Yeah, I like what they did with the trailer though because it was very much like I thought it was refreshing though.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like culture. It's very cultural about Wakanda and where it's set in. I forgot where it was. Like Andy Serkis's character was talking about Wakanda in. What trailer was it? It might have been Black Panther. It was like, yeah, we thought it was in Brazil.
Right.
They thought Wakanda was in Brazil, but turns out it's in a completely different country.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not going to go into that.
Yeah.
But anyway, Wakanda's been hinted at for a long time. Anyway.
Like the trailer, it looked fine. It didn't look
terrible. I don't know why. I got a lot of Lion King vibes from it.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh my god, the new Lion King.
Wait a minute, we got to finish off Infinity War first.
Alright. But
it looks amazing. Well, I was going to say something about Infinity War, but everything's been leading up to it. Bucky Barnes, very invested in him. A huge man crush on Sebastian Stan.
I know you do.
He is.
It's weird because you have a crush on him, and yet you say that I look like him.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I don't think I look like him.
Okay, then you can leave it there.
I think you just want to tell me I kind of like you there.
Yeah, dude, you look kind of good. And we're going to compare you to somebody who's a lot better than you and a lot cooler than you, by the way.
But, yeah, it looks fine. I think it
looks quite... I think it's going to get sad. There's definitely going to be a death.
Well, there always fucking is. There's not necessarily a death, but there's going to be a scene where it's like, oh my god, is he going to die?
Well, in the...
Like fucking Civil War when Rhodey fell to the fucking ground.
That was so clickbait.
Innit?
That was so clickbait. But I think in the D23 trailer for Infinity War, this is before this trailer came out I think it was about 4 or 5 months. And it showed, I think it showed Tom Holland in a lot of distress on the floor, looking up at Iron Man, saying, oh, I'm sorry, Tony, I'm really sorry. So I think they're kind of hinting at him maybe dying, Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
I fucking hope so they do another one.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man, you haven't seen Homecoming yet, have you?
No.
You don't need to see it.
No, the thing
I
is
didn't
that
like it. I didn't like it personally.
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
it was
I-
very forced and
I can't really have an opinion on it because I haven't seen it.
yeah.
But it doesn't look that enticing.
I'll tell you what isn't enticing about watching any film in Colchester is fucking Odeon.
Yeah.
How expensive it is.
Odeon, yeah, fucking hell. Odeon's been expensive for fucking ages, though. So
Yeah, I know.
It's like
I
you
don't
know
know.
what you're getting into.
Yeah, like you. No, this is it. You walk into town, you go, I'm going to see a film. I
Yeah.
know I'm going to be partying with a lot of money.
Literally.
Today.
And it's so depressing
It is.
when you go to Odeon, you dish out all of this money and you don't enjoy the film. It's like, well, I guess I just paid for fucking dog shit.
That was what Justice League was.
Yeah.
Saw the midnight showing of it. The midnight showing of Justice League first gets premiered to the public in the UK. Saw it. I paid like £20 for this. So I was getting 2 tickets.
Right.
And I just left the theatre so annoyed.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into
Like
Justice
you've been
League.
robbed.
Yeah, it was. Well, I couldn't say daylight robbery. It was nighttime robbery, which is the best time to rob somebody.
That makes
From
sense.
experience.
Yeah,
So but it was that. It was absolute robbery. I'm not going to go into how much I hate Justice League right now because there's too much to say about Justice League about what I hated.
All of your notes.
I had so many notes about Justice League. I was gonna go through all
Maybe
of my
another
notes.
time. We can have one podcast.
One podcast
just
dedicated
for
for Justice League and how much I hated it and how much that CGI in that film.
Oh yeah, I've seen that scene where fucking Jason Momoa and Ben Affleck, he's like trying to talk to him like, come join the team, bro.
Come join the League of Justice.
and he's just like, nah fam. And then like
nah fam.
the fucking green screen behind Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
That was horrendous.
It was, wasn't it?
That was so bad.
That's Joss Whedon for you.
And they put CGI on Ben Affleck's face for no fucking reason, and it looked so bizarre. It looked really weird. Why was it there?
I just remember my point.
Go ahead.
So obviously the person who directed Age of Ultron and the Avengers Assemble was Joss Whedon, and the person who's directing Infinity War is the Russo brothers.
Yes,
They're the ones who have been doing the Captain America. Well, they took over from Winter Soldier. They're really amazing filmmakers, though. I think
I haven't seen Winter Soldier.
Oh, you need to see that. That's a decent film.
Really?
The Russo brothers really grounded it. It didn't. I'm not gonna say ground into reality because it's a superhero film.
Yeah.
Like this will happen tomorrow.
Could do.
One was coming out to winter. So anyway. So the Russo brothers, they're really promising. So they're good at showing a darker tone. I think everybody's wanted to see a darker tone.
Yeah.
For these films, because this is Infinity War. This is a big deal in the Marvel comics. I don't know a lot about the Marvel. I may have said everything right now, but I am not informed in terms of the comics.
But that's the thing. The one comic that I've actually read cover to cover. Well, it's a comic book.
Or the graphic novel.
Yeah, the graphic novel of Civil War. It's about... It's a thick book.
Did you read the second one?
No, I've only read the first one. And I've really enjoyed it. That's why I was so pumped for Civil War. I was like, holy shit, they're making a film.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
What is this?
Because... I'm not going to go into details about the whole plot of the comic book, but like it just didn't hold up, and it was very depressing.
Basic plot for Infinity War is he's got the gauntlet. It looks different now for some reason, but anyway, who cares? Who cares about continuity? Who gives a fuck? Really? I don't care.
What's the point of it?
I'm not. It's not like I watch films and pick up things. It's not. Who cares?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, so he's got a gauntlet. He's come to Earth, and he's getting the rest of the stones.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange has the Time Stone.
Does he?
Yeah, because do you know the necklace he wears?
No.
He wears this necklace. I'm gonna sound like such a.
That's why he's been in the film
fan.
then.
Yeah, because he's got. It's
okay.
called the Eye of Agamotto, and it can turn time back. And I'm not sure if it can turn time forward, but it can definitely turn time back.
Okay.
As seen in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So he's got a stone. Vision.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a stone. Even in his new skin form.
Vision. Oh, in his forehead.
Yeah, in his forehead, he's got the stone. And there are rumours that the last stone, the Soul Stone, is in Wakanda.
What's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what the Soul Stone does. I barely know what all of them do anyway, because you've got the Tesseract. You've got...
That's not a stone, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, the cube.
Oh no, what's the... It's the Tesseract.
I thought that was the
cube.
cube.
That's just a portal, isn't it?
I have no fucking idea.
I completely forgot now. No, because there's, 5 stones?
I think so, yeah.
There's the one in the door of the Dark World.
Because
there's a stone in the Dark World, you know?
Yeah, and there's one in Guardians of the Galaxy, the one that Chris Pratt...
the purple one.
Yeah, the one that Chris Pratt held on to.
He's a Pratt.
He's a Pratt, yeah. Fuck, there's like...
there's only one that hasn't been released, which is the Soul Stone. That's the one we haven't seen.
Okay.
Which is hinted to be in Wakanda. But who cares?
Right, okay then.
So Thanos has come to Earth, he's looking for the stones because he destroy the universe.
How does he know they're there?
How does he know they're there? He's heard about Earth.
What? You can't just say that. Oh, he knows about it. Like, if he knew about it, why didn't he come there earlier?
Well, he does know about it, because obviously the first Avengers, that was his army.
Okay then. So
and obviously Loki is probably telling him all the details. Feed him in porcupines.
Fucking Loki, eh? He's a low-key bad guy.
He's a low-key snitch. And you know what they say about snitches?
They get
stitches.
No, like, how does he know they're there? Like, what the fuck? Is he just there?
Well, we can follow Thor.
There better have some fucking consistency to him going there. Because if he's just like,
if he just
hey
shows
guys, like, it's like, what?
Josh Brolin. I love Josh Brolin, though.
He's alright.
He's a great actor. He is a great actor. He's really shown his own for the past, 5 to 10 years. I think he's been doing really well. But I know I'm going to have to spend... I know I'm going to be handing over a lot of money.
Yeah.
To see these films. I mean, I know that I'm not invested in DC anymore.
Well...
I'm not. I really am not. I'm leaving that.
I don't know why I have this, like...
Do you have faith?
Not faith. I just have this, like...
Faith.
Curiosity. Like, maybe they'll come out with something. It's like, you know that shop in Colchester...
this is a Colchester-based podcast.
Yeah, no. You know that shop in Colchester? I think it's called Attitude Inc.
Yeah.
Where it's like skateboardy kind of shit.
Yeah.
I go in there
indie culture,
knowing there's not going to be anything that I like or would wear in there. Because it's not my style.
Okay, yeah.
But I go in there nonetheless,
anyway, yeah.
and I'm just like, maybe there's going to be something.
I totally get that. But just remember that you're going in there without parting any money.
True.
Going into Attitude Inc. is free curiosity.
Yeah.
This is seeing a film. You gotta pay for this.
Yeah.
There's some gross interest tax on there, probably.
Yeah. I feel that.
I didn't know the definitions for any of the words I just said, by the way. It just sounded.
What did you say? Gross interest tax.
Gross interest tax on paying for a ticket. Yeah. So that's as far as my political terminology goes.
Yeah, so DC, I'm kind of still holding out, even though, like, Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad...
There's still that divide where, what do we call it? Do we call it Batman vs Superman, or do we call it Batman v Superman? And obviously, Zack Snyder said, it's Batman v Superman, because versus implies that somebody has to die to win, apparently, or something like that.
Is that true?
Apparently it's true.
I don't know, so I can't, like, debate that topic. Not debate that.
It's like Freddy vs. Jason. Because, Batman v Superman, Freddy vs. Jason, same film.
Yeah, no, but Freddy dies at the end, but not really.
Like Batman v Superman.
Yeah, no, you're right, actually. Yeah, shit.
Yeah. Except Superman Wasn't like getting held by Batman's head and he winks at the screen.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
See you in the next one, kids. Welcome to church.
Yeah, that DC kind of.
Whenever I talk about comic book films with other people, I'm not that informed. I just know what from I read.
Yeah.
And obviously, a lot of people I know are definitely into Marvel more than DC. Apart from, I sort of have two separate groups. You know, I have my friends. I'm going to do some shout outs: Jack Titmus, Christopher Kelker, Joseph Wilkin, Kieran Ranson, just to name a few. Tom Casford. They like Marvel films. I mean, sorry, they like DC films more than Marvel, I think.
Okay.
Jack Titmus more than anybody likes DC more than Marvel.
Yeah.
And I used to back him. I was like, yeah, I'm with you, man. DC are darker. DC are good.
Because the DC comics are a lot more intense than Marvel, so you would expect the films to be so. But that's not the case.
It really isn't the case, isn't it? Because I think in order to make that divide between what you like in terms of comic book films, I think we were speaking about this a few days ago. Obviously, it's about competition. You know, they're both competitors to each other. It's like, what do we have? What's competitive in Colchester? Two shops: Starbucks and Cafe Nero.
More Starbucks and Costa.
Yeah. So they're the Marvel and DC of Colchester.
No, not everywhere. Not just Colchester. Yeah.
So yeah. But they're the competitors, so they have to carry on, climbing up the mountain. They have to they have to be faster than the other, and DC have just forced everything. Whereas Marvel did it right. Marvel's been doing it right for the past 10 years, which is why they're always.
I wouldn't say they've been doing it right. I mean, they have their ups and downs.
Yeah, but not as many downs as DC have had.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you can't really say that because DC. Well, no, 2/3. Sorry, not 2/3. At least a half of the. Not even that. 3/6 of. I don't even know if that's right maths, but 3/6 of the DCs have been crap.
Yeah.
A lot of people never liked Man of Steel. A lot of people didn't like Batman.
Thing is that
a lot of people didn't. We know people didn't like Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's like everyone's
that's
written.
To a consensus.
That's
been carved in stone that film is shit. Even the director David Ayer, he knows that film is dog shit. Film. That's why you don't let the studio tell you what to do.
Sometimes you got no choice though.
If anybody's a filmmaker listening to us, they definitely are not.
Yeah.
But bit
listen
of
advice,
to us. Bit of advice: do not listen to the studio because they will grab you by the balls or the teats.
On the teats. Yeah.
You know, we don't discriminate whether you're a man or a woman. We just fucking hate women. Not true. Not true. Not true, Dave. Dave.
Because we're on a podcast, people will listen to us. We have to defend ourselves.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah,
but like
make a joke and then say, "Oh, somebody."
Yeah. No. Fuck. What were we talking about? I've lost myself. Lost my train of thought. Let's talk about trains now.
You want to talk about trains?
Yeah, let's talk about Orient Express.
I've never been on a train that's ever made a hard left.
Fuck you. Talking about trains, Orient Express.
The Orient murder, actually. There was a murder on that train.
There was a murder on that train.
There's been a murder.
I do not know.
I do not know who the murderer is.
The murderer is mocking me.
The murderer is mocking me. Oh, that film. Kenneth Branagh. I love the guy.
A lot of people liked that film. It got a lot of
Okay, so we're going to go through our experience of the murder on the Orient Express.
We were drunk.
We were drunk
so
when we saw that film.
Yeah.
Our good friend who is going to be on the show for the next episode, hopefully, or the second or third episode, Ollie Chapman. He came with us to see it.
Yeah.
He met us in town. We were having a few drinks and Three Wise Monkeys, and we had a bit more than we should have to watch a film.
But like, I feel like even though I was drunk, I was still capable of watching a film, like, to understand the plot.
Yeah.
So like, I wasn't so fucked up that I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Look at that moustache.
Yeah, so I was like, I was still kind of like, yeah, I feel a bit.
You call that a train?
I was still a bit buzzed. Like I was like, oh wait, but
yeah, we're making jokes throughout the adverts.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the editing was
so fast.
Yeah, it was so quick.
It was
whereas like
every bit
interview
of dialogue,
next one, interview next one, and it was just like
every bit
like,
of dialogue was just kind of like force feeding us. Like Kenneth was just force feeding us all this dialogue and information that it literally went in one ear and out the other.
And the ending. I don't know if I should talk about the ending.
It's still out in cinema, but I think, well, we all know that he's gonna solve it because it's.
No, I'm not talking about that bit. I'm talking about the bit where they're all like.
So without trying to hint at what happens at the end.
Yeah.
There's a very the Last Supper image.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? What is this?
So there's the Last Supper image, which with everybody from the train, like the Duchess, the criminal.
Everyone.
Everybody who was involved.
Yeah.
Everyone was a suspect.
No, because it's like, all right, obviously there's a train. Everything. There's
a
train.
Oh yeah.
Really? No. So like.
So Oriental.
He narrowed it down to one cabin in what, 2 minutes? Not even that.
Yeah.
Not even that. That's
he didn't even think about the people in coach.
Yeah, literally. He narrowed it down to one carriage in like a minute.
He just assumed that nobody else exists.
Yeah,
beyond
literally.
First class.
And I was like,
he is that stuck up that he knows that nobody exists.
But the thing is that he didn't even because if you're gonna do that, you have to not directly look at the camera and tell them how you found it, but like as a writer or a director, you have to make the character tell someone, say another character, how he narrowed it down.
Yeah.
But he was just like, right, well, all of the suspects are in this carriage, and I was like, well, how did you get? Okay.
Well,
then.
I think everybody had a connection to the guy who died. I think that's why.
But you don't know that until the end. He found that out throughout the film.
This is true.
So, like, right at the beginning, he was like, alright, well, these guys are the people. And then, when he found it out, he, like, interrogated them all, one by one, but it was so, like... There was, like, what, 2 questions he asked them? And then the next one?
It wasn't really questions. I think it was... Well, there were general questions, like... Where were you the night of the meltdown?
Yeah, like, I feel like I should watch the film again to get a proper,
thing
like,
is that we saw the film and we left, and we were like, that film was dog.
Yeah.
That film was not good. And we walked home thinking that, okay, that film was bad.
Yeah.
At least I know now. But then... we looked at the reviews the next day. A lot of good reviews for the film.
Yeah, a lot of people said they liked the film,
which made
me think. Hang on a second, did I miss something? Probably have, to be honest.
No, definitely.
I probably have missed some.
Thing is, I thought, I may be drunk, but I can still enjoy a good or bad film. I can still follow a film depending. No, I can't be that inebriated.
Yeah, literally. But I guess we were.
But maybe
wrong.
we were. Maybe we were.
That's the thing. Maybe we were fucked up, and we just didn't think.
Because Ollie liked it.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he liked it. I might have to. We'll ask him again.
Yeah, definitely. But like maybe we should watch it again. See how.
I don't know. I really don't. I don't like.
That's the thing. I don't want to watch it again.
No, that's
but
it.
I feel like I feel like I should. Because I don't want to go through life with this. This like
Justice League. So everybody's like, "Oh, I hated it when I first saw it, but I actually turned out I enjoyed it in the second viewing." And I want to be the bigger person. You want to be the bigger person to say, "I'll see it again, and hopefully I'll enjoy it."
Have you only seen it once?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, because we were gonna watch it and then
Well, we were gonna go watch it and then we went out drinking.
Yeah, that's right. Oh fuck yeah, that was a night, wasn't it, to remember?
What night to remember? Yeah.
But yeah, and I need to watch that film because even though I know it's shit, I need to watch it.
Oh, so I just want to quickly harken it all back to Colchester. So obviously, I'm just gonna keep on pushing forward that we're a Colchester-based podcast. So I think it'll be in everybody's interest in Colchester to listen to a local channel, and maybe we can expand it further the more we do this.
Yes.
But we have a Turtle Bay, Wagamamas, and Five Guys.
Oh, Five Guys! Oh yes,
I'm
so happy about that.
I'm on the fence.
Really?
I don't like tinfoil.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah,
it's such a stupid reason.
You have this weird phobia of tinfoil, where, like, just the sound of it makes you cringe.
That. It's like, it's just whenever I think of tinfoil, I can just think of people biting it.
Why?
Because
every time I make a sandwich to go out or just use tinfoil in general, and you're around, I always like wave it around you.
It's
just
not.
To kind of...
It's like forks on a plate when you.
Or like nails on a chalkboard.
It's literally like that. It cringes me out. And I remember my then girlfriend at the time used to do it. She'd get a piece of tinfoil and chew it in front of me, and it would.
That's mean.
It would break my mind. It would just completely
shatter my soul.
Yeah, it was awful. It was fucking awful. And yeah, people who
just ask us, could you not put it in a tinfoil? Can you put it in a bag, please, or on a napkin?
Can you put it like any normal fucking human being on a plate for me, and maybe I'll think of eating it.
Oh mate, that's funny. But I'm so pumped for Five Guys and Wagamama. I fucking love sushi.
Really happy about that. I'm too happy about that. I think we haven't got any sushi places here in Colchester.
We do now, boy.
We do now, and I think, do they have a katsu curry? I don't know. Katsu curry is one of my favourite dishes. It is Asian. I applied for a job at Wagamama's.
Oh yeah.
I'll interview there this week, hopefully.
You excited?
I'm actually really excited because I really.
Would you get a discount?
Probably. Hopefully.
Oh, you can get me sushi then.
Get you sushi. You can get yourself some sushi.
Yeah, but I'll give you the money.
Oh,
but it will be discounted, wouldn't it?
Okay, I guess so.
I fucking love sushi.
And we have Flying Tiger. I think that's what it's called, Flying Tiger Copenhagen. It's an online store full of... I think it's one of those knick-knack stores.
Oh, is it?
Where you just go in, it's just got a bunch of general fun. I'm using quotation.
Yeah, you can't see, but we're doing the little two-finger
quotation things. Fun.
Yeah.
Knick-knacks.
What, are they not fun?
They are fun. No, as in like...
Why wasn't
No. The quotations for like what's... I don't know what your definition of fun
is, yeah.
This is it. So like, I mean, what is fun in there may not be fun.
Fun is subjective, is what you're saying.
I'm going to get really deep. I'm going to write him a very strongly worded letter saying that, listen, you sell
not everybody
fun
likes
products.
What you're selling. And they're like, well, don't buy it then.
Don't come in there. It's your choice.
We're not forcing you to buy this.
It took over from the Gap. I think, is it the Gap or just Gap?
Gap.
It took over from Gap.
Right.
I think it was Gap Kids. Like, what
no, it's Gap. They have Gap Kids in the... Yeah.
There's a Gap for kids.
Yeah, there's Gap Kids. Baby Gap.
Baby Gap. But yeah, so it took over from Gap.
Yeah. The Gap.
I was really forcing the...
Everybody, it took over from the Gap. It's like when people say the Batman, it's just like, it's Batman.
No,
it's just Batman.
When I want to say the Gap, I have to like regurgitate the Gap.
Yeah.
So it took over from the Gap.
Anyway, I digress. It took over from
I digress. The Gap. It took over from that store.
You have to say the Gap at the beginning and end of your sentence. The Gap. It took over from the Gap. The Gap.
If only I could release some sort of mixtape. Mind the Gap.
Mind the Gap. For fuck's sake.
Oh, it's too easy. Oh, anyway, fuck. So it took over from the Gap. That was a neat store, wasn't it?
I never bought anything.
Exactly. I think that's why.
I think my mum has a hoodie from the Gap, and it just says Gap on it, and that's it. That's all of the clothing that's in my house.
Well, we're glad it's gone. Good riddance. Anything else opening up here in Colchester? Oh, there are talks about new cinema down in Tollgate.
Wait, what? Really?
You heard about this?
No.
Yeah, there's plans for
on IMAX.
Oh, it's on. Go online and type in Tollgate. I don't know. I think it's called the Tollgate Park Plan.
Right.
Because you have the little. They're creating a what do you call it? A store village.
Okay.
Where it's just you've been to America, right?
Yeah.
You know when they have villages for like stores.
Yeah.
It's going to be like that. They're going to have different places, and an IMAX cinema is on the cards. I believe.
Oh shit.
We know this because one of our friends, Sophia McKeever,
Oh, her mum works in the council.
Claire works for Rowan House.
Ruin House.
Shout out to Sophia there. Thank you for liking the page.
Cheers.
Cheers, every little helps, eh? That's another thing I do want to do at some point. Characters would be fun for this podcast.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Do a New Zealand one.
Do a Tommy Wiseau one.
I can't really do Tommy. Tommy Wiseau.
What the fuck? That was Japanese. What the fuck was that?
I really like making the Rome. The Rome.
I did not hit her. I did not.
I did
bullshit.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
That is a great.
He's a human being.
It's a good film.
I fucking love that film.
No, I love to do some characters on this show, hopefully. And after people are going to listen to this, please, we implore you. And I don't usually implore a lot of people, but
We employ. We don't implore, we employ.
We need an assistant. We're going bankrupt already. No, but if people would send us suggestions on our Gmail,
yeah, that would be great.
whenfakeplantsgrow@gmail.com, if you could send us suggestions of, I don't know, what you liked about the podcast today, or anything you think would make it better.
Yeah.
Any criticisms, we're totally open to it. Obviously we're gonna make a second episode.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This isn't like a tester. Like we'll see how it does, and then we'll move on.
Yeah.
But I do think that it's a good opportunity, just at now anyway, to tell to explain that we are passionate about doing this. Obviously we're busy. We have other things to do. This isn't the sole thing we're here for. Our existence.
It's just a bit of fun.
It's just a bit of fun. Obviously you work.
I do now, yeah.
Smith's Bar.
Nice little bar.
Keep on going there every Saturday to see you now.
Yeah.
Well, only 2 Saturdays in a row, but they've both been lively.
Very lively, especially last night.
Okay, yeah. He was working last night.
I was working last night. I don't know if I should say this.
I will then for you, because
I don't want to give I don't want to give it a bad rep.
Well, I was there. I was a witness.
It wasn't really our fault, to be honest.
It wasn't. So I think when you work at a bar, one of the things,
one of the things you deal with drunk people. Very confrontational drunk people. Fuck it, I've started the story. Might as well finish it. There was this man.
It's not like my dad when I'm going to go back to bed. Oh, I've started the story, so I might as well finish it. By the way, my dad does not sound anything like that. It's like my dad's called Strike Dave.
Strike Dave? No, me.
Strike Dave. I watch Match of the Day. I'll play a bit of bingo on the laptop, and then, tickle the missus.
You're going to New Zealand, what the fuck?
I'm not going to New Zealand.
Anyway, so yeah, I was cleaning up in the alleyway, just sweeping, doing the end of the night shit.
When it's closing time.
That's not the song. What the fuck? Anyway, there was this guy pissing in the alleyway.
Yeah, he's really good at it as well.
Yeah, and I was just standing there like watching him daydreaming about what his life is like.
Namely, looking at the bottom half of his torso.
And I walked in.
To say his throbbing member.
Yeah. I'm not going to name any names. No. I'm not going to name any names. I walked in and I said to one of my colleagues, the eldest working there. Yeah. He's not the oldest, Senior. But he's worked there the longest. I said, "There's a man pissing in the alleyway," and he goes, "Right, I'll show you how to deal with it."
Yeah.
And then he took me outside and he was like, "What are you doing, man? Like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? This is private property. You can't be here." And this guy kind of got a bit confrontational, a bit aggressive towards him, and I'm gonna make up a name. I don't know, Clive put his hand on the drunk guy's chest to push him away.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Right, go away now." And the drunk guy smacked Clive's hand off of him, and then he went to swing, but he wasn't close enough, so he missed. and then he kind of,
this guy's a boxer.
Yeah, and then he kind of he's like, "What are you doing?" And then he pushed him away more.
Yeah.
And this woman who
it's like Shaun of the Dead when they push the woman, she falls over and
fuck off. No, so this woman who comes to the bar regularly, comes over,
Mm-hmm.
trying to defuse the situation, and the drunk guy just floors her, pushes her straight to the ground, and Clive was like, fuck that, and grabbed him by the neck and fucking rammed him up against a wall, and they were like having a scruffle, fighting on the floor.
Yeah.
And then me and another colleague, let's call him Frank, came over.
Frankie Four Fingers.
And we pulled them off him.
Yeah.
We were like, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. And then they were like, and then he fucked off.
What, the drunk
The
guy?
drunk guy, because after 5 minutes of shouting at him, fuck off, mate, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
And then he walked away, and then you came back, because obviously you went to go get a McDonald's, and then you came back.
That's one great thing about nights out in Colchester. You can get a McDonald's at any time.
Yeah, and Anyway, so we were outside and we were making sure everyone was okay, just saying, talking to Andrew, you okay, blah blah blah. And you came back, and then I left, and then as I left, he was standing at the end of the alleyway again.
Yeah, because there was another fight going on. There was 2 fights going on at the same time.
Yeah,
there was one
Saturdays
Saturdays in Colchester. If
Yeah.
a fight doesn't happen, then it's a dull night.
Yeah, literally.
Because if a fight does happen, then it's not like if anybody hears this, they Colchester sounds like the roughest place. No, there's fight any night out. It's the whole drinking culture thing.
Yeah.
The UK is the only country that has a drinking culture.
Yeah.
So there are bound to be fights everywhere.
Literally.
On a Saturday night, everywhere across the country, there's probably tens of thousands of fights going on at the same time.
All the time.
All the time. People.
It's the best way to live.
Tyler Durden.
No, so anyway, he was standing at the end of the alleyway while I was leaving.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you think you're doing back here? Like trying to tell him to fuck off.
Yeah.
And I knocked on the window to get Clive and Frank out again.
Clive and Frank.
And then as I was knocking on the window, they thought I was just saying bye, waving at them. But I wasn't. I was calling them over. And when it kind of clicked within Clive to be like, oh shit.
Clive
and then he literally sprinted out of the bar, ran back round, and then he was standing there, and then he came, and then he was like, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. And it was me and Clive, and then, almost said his real name.
Oh.
And then Frank came back out again. And
by the way, Clive and Frank definitely sound like people be on the Generation game.
No, and so we were trying to get him away, fuck off, mate.
Yeah.
And then another one of my colleagues called, I don't know, Louis, came out and
CK.
Ooh,
Louis CK's what's he done to you?
Mate, that boy. What's he done, eh?
Silly old man.
Anyway, so it was me, Clive, Frank, and Louis being go away. We were essentially being bouncers, just telling him to clear off.
Well, you haven't got bouncers, so
exactly.
You
so
have
it's
to
just
do it
us.
yourselves,
We don't have bouncers, so
that's
it's just us.
Smiths is well, it's not a place anybody would go to look for trouble because it's a family-run business.
And the thing is that they're so nice in there.
Oh yeah,
they're so nice. They're all really welcoming. But it's just if you start that shit, then
I did not know I was talking to somebody's girlfriend though.
No, yeah.
Who told you that? Was that?
That was Frank.
Frank told you that.
Yeah.
What he said, your friend is chatting up my girlfriend.
No, it wasn't his girlfriend. Frank came in and he was just like, your mate is chatting up another one of my colleagues' girlfriend. Right. He wasn't working that night. He obviously you spoke to him as well.
Harry.
Yeah, just say it.
No, Harry Potter. Sorry, Harry Potter. No, yeah, I mean, I didn't know, so I don't see there's any fault in my opinion.
No,
I didn't know that she. I don't. It's not the first thing I ask when I meet somebody. Are you single?
No, yeah.
So, and I was just having a bit from a friend, Lewis. He'd left. He ditched me to talk to some older women. That's another thing about Smith's I found from the 2 weekends I've been there.
Yeah, it's kind of older women.
The only women I've chatted to are older women Namely,
no one from our generation really goes there.
Our generation. Yeah, everybody goes there. Just they used to watching the goodies.
Well, normally people go to like Attic and kind of that. Not a lot of people kind of go to Smith's.
No. I totally get. I mean, it's it's like a hidden gem.
You know, it really is, and it's a really nice bar. I don't like. I know that's the first story I'm telling people about the bar, and I really don't want people. That's why I was reluctant to tell the story, because I don't want people to judge the bar by that.
It's a bar though, which is bound to have these sort of stories.
No, yeah, exactly.
It's a bar.
I'm definitely sure that is not the first thing that's happened there.
The only stories I have of Smiths have all been good.
Exactly, but
I've
that's
had
just
really
that
good
one.
nights speaking to really. I've never chatted to a male there. I've realised it's always been women I've been chatting with, flirting with whilst I'm at this bar.
But it honestly is a really nice like hangout bar.
No, it is. It really is.
So I don't want people to judge it by that.
You can buy cigarettes there.
You can buy cigarettes there, yeah. But
Marlboro, £10.
That happened, and it really just put a fucking damper on the night. But
well, it was the end of the night anyway.
It was, because we were closed.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck me, I'm tired. Yeah, we were closed. So, but man, that fucking.
I didn't pay for my drinks that night, so it was alright.
What, Lewis paid for him?
Yeah.
He's a G.
He is a G. No, I didn't pay a penny that night, and I got pretty drunk. Yeah. Well, I got pretty drunk from pre-drinks. That's one thing I still haven't shaken. I'm not that much of an adult to not do pre-drinks now, because I realised that pre-drinks does save a lot of money. So before that, we were watching Wind River.
Yeah, you said.
And we just got really drunk then, made our way to town, made our way to Smith's, and
it is a nice bar. It really is a nice bar, especially in the day as well.
Your cougars, though, are so flirtatious. They're very flirty. Like, every woman has always offered some sort of
resting place.
Yeah,
for
some
the
sort
evening.
of resting place for the evening. Like, every woman I've talked to, there's always been some sort of card on the table to go back to theirs.
Yeah.
Which I found very strange. I found out a little bit of some beef last night. That Purple Dog.
With who?
I'm not going to say anything right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything right now. I just found a little beef. But Purple Dog is a place I really like. But what I learned last night has kind of made my mood from Purple Dog down a bit.
Really?
Yeah, that used to be our.
We used to go there all the time.
Yeah, we used to go there all the time. It was our go-to
Old
pub.
Familiar.
The Old Familiar. Before that, I don't think I had a familiar place.
No, neither did I. Purple Dog was like the go-to place.
For some reason, Playhouse is still the go-to place for some people.
Yeah, for the newbies.
That's not actually true. I think we just, because we don't go there, I think we're just those indie cunts.
Yeah.
Who, like, I don't conform to society. I don't conform to Playhouse.
Because it was Playhouse, Straws, and either Three Wise Monkeys or Twisters.
I was going to say Monkwick. I was going to say definitely not.
Oh yeah, we go to pubs in Monkwick, yeah.
Yeah, I love getting stabbed. No, but I think that was the plan. That was the first ever plan. I think it's a bit different now for the kids these days. The kids these days. I think it's
like different. We're 40.
Yeah, no. Literally, I have referenced the generation game. I don't think anybody's ever going to get that apart from senior listeners. And the goodies. I don't think anybody's going to get the goodies either. If anybody does, please tell me you know who the goodies are. Anyway, but that was the old plan when you first go into Playhouse. Straws, I don't think is on the cards for. I don't think any.
Fuck Straws, man.
Nobody goes to Straws anymore.
Really?
I don't think
Apart from Wednesday.
Disabled night.
Disabled night
at Straws. It could be fun.
It could be. Well, it's a lock-in, so you can't go.
You can't get out.
You know.
That's just trap them all in a confined space. Give them alcohol and see what they do. See what they do. See if they multiply.
Turn into one big, like...
Yeah. Transformers episode. Yeah. No, Straws, like you said, Three Wise Monkeys and Twisters. And, we'll just carry on from there. V-Bar will be on the cards. V-Bar. No, actually, V-Bar is so busy and I haven't been there in like a year.
Really?
I haven't been to V-Bar in a year.
I haven't been to V-Bar in ages.
Mm.
Maybe last time... Holy shit, last time I went to V-Bar was probably...
I swear I went with you.
June. Maybe early June.
I'm not too sure. But you probably weren't with me.
No, I wasn't.
Well, we've got other friends.
Oh yeah, I have other friends. Sorry.
I have so many friends though.
I have more friends.
My dad is better than your dad.
Nights out in Colchester, eh?
Nights out in Colchester, they've gone very dull these days. I think that's right. It's the same thing with everybody.
That's why I want to fucking go, because I want to go like on a night out somewhere else. Like, that's why I want to go to university so fucking badly. But
yeah,
I'll get there eventually.
you'll get there eventually. Yeah, get
Just
on
gotta
the Orient Express and hopefully there's no
murder someone.
The killer.
Killer is mocking me.
But no, I think Nights Out in Colchester is changed since when we first started until now.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're very much pub orientated. It's like it's like technically I can compare this. I think it's like watching telly. You watch the same channel and you see all these shows that come. You're like, all right, I'll stick to this channel for the night. And it's like, oh, could change channel, but will I?
Thing is, yeah, I don't know. I kind of. It depends how I feel. I kind of like drinking and just staying there.
Yeah. Well, you don't like to spend that much money, do you?
No.
What's the most you ever spent on a night out?
The most I ever spent on a night out was probably about 40 quid.
Wow, that is. I'm just saying it's small.
Yeah, literally. Well, the thing is that
everybody has stories about how much
people buy my drinks for me, which is
you're a bit of a slut, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm the guy.
I used to be that guy. I used to be the guy who had no money, and I could get drunk off having £2 on me.
Literally, you know the guy who people buy drinks for.
Yeah,
I'm that guy.
That guy.
That's a little reference to Atlanta, just in case if anyone's seen Atlanta, that was a reference.
Donald Glover, good shout out. But no, I think £2. I'd probably go to Playhouse, get Magnus draft.
Magnus is 3.
It's 3 now.
Magnus is 3 quid. Yeah.
It used to be £2 when I used to go there.
No, Magnus.
When I used to go, fucking hell, I'm not that old. But yeah, Magnus draft. I used to get drunk off that, and everybody else. But yeah, I'm not that guy anymore because
I've really started liking Peroni.
Really? That's because you're drinking it all the time.
Isn't it? Well, the thing is that Peroni is
Peroni
like...
tastes like piss.
I like Peroni.
It tastes like piss.
Yeah, literally. Like, I hated it when I first drank. I was like, ew, what the fuck?
So you kind of like beer now?
Yeah, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Beer is good. Beer is cheap and cheerful. Especially a good Foster's. Cheap and cheerful.
Fuck off with your... We've had this conversation. Fuck off with your fucking hate Foster's.
Foster's is good. It's cheap and cheerful.
I hate Foster's so much.
It's a good beer, man. Star of Ramen, great beer.
I like Star of Ramen.
Let's just list our favourite alcohols. Starting with beer, I think I'm going to go Star of Ramen. I'm going to go Birra Moretti. I'm going to go, I forgot the name of that German beer I like. Pilsner?
We at Smith's, we have this, we don't sell it, so I don't fucking know why it's there. But, well, so like, the owner of the bar bought this bottle of, I think it was whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're all kind of a whiskey bar, aren't you?
Yeah, no, it is a whiskey bar. Whiskey and gin. And,
alright, mate.
And he bought these bottles in bulk. And he didn't realise how much they were. And it turns out one bottle is like £700.
£700?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it was
Did
on
he
the bar.
spend that much?
Yeah, it was on the bar, and he was just pouring it like a shot for like £2.50, and he didn't realise how much it was until we were like, holy shit. Well, not me, but he was, and then it's just upstairs in the storage room. We don't use it, and I was like, well, so if anyone asks for it downstairs and goes, no, we don't use it, and I was just like, holy shit, £700.
That's really cool.
Because we have this like. In the storage room, we have shelves with all of the alcohol.
You have the dead bodies.
We have the dead body in the corner, yeah. And then we have this one, like, locker.
Yeah.
We have a locker of 4,
Right.
and in those lockers are all of the expensive shit, and then the 4th one is just cigarettes. So, and all of them we don't touch. You can look at them, take them out and have a look at them, but you can't sell them because they're just worth so much money. So I don't fucking know why they're there.
Well, that's like going up to a museum and saying, "Well, I know why the fuck all this is here if you can't get rid of it."
No, but they're not selling it at the museum, so it's nothing like that. It's like if we were like a wine museum where you go and, oh, this wine was made in 1724. It's like, oh, that's cool, but you're not gonna drink it. But we're an actual bar.
You should be able to drink it.
No, it would taste like shit.
What? The wine or the whiskey?
The wine. But yeah, we have a bottle that's aged 72 years.
72 years?
Yeah, I think. And it's just worth so much fucking money.
72 years, oh my god. We've only had running water for about 10.
Yeah, here, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're a third world country.
Essentially.
Essentially, yeah. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
It's a good bar.
It is a good bar. Tell everybody, advocate this place, you know. It's a really good bar.
It is a really good bar. Like, honestly, if you have the chance.
Go
check it out. Have a little
So
wander.
where it is, it's opposite.
Right, so, I don't know the street, but I can...
It's the street where the Odeon is.
I say, yeah, you know, the Odeon, there's that alleyway that
Hudson's.
goes down... where Hudson is, that alleyway. Down there, it's like a little wooden bar with a barber above it.
Yeah, it's got Muse Barbers above it, and that would be the same alleyway you would carry on if you were heading towards the Mercury Theatre. It'll be on your right. You can't miss it.
No,
If you go
yeah,
down
yeah.
Alleyway, you can't miss it, especially on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
You can't miss it. It's really cool. You got jukebox.
We got a jukebox. It's cool because the jukebox
actually works.
It actually works in all of the music. The music that is played in the bar is what you want to listen to. It's not like a DJ or anything like that, which is fucking sick. Because I was like rock and roll, like David Bowie, Shaka Khan. Because obviously my last name, they were like, oh, I can't put Shaka Khan. I was like, okay then.
Oh, that's the funniest joke I've heard all night.
Yeah, literally. But
I'm glad I'm part of the team.
It is a nice bar.
Twisters have that. Twisters have like I think it's an iPad or another kind of tablet where you can pick a song.
Oh really?
And play it, but I don't think it works. Oh no! It's not. It doesn't work. They only have so many songs that you can choose from.
Yeah.
They literally only have about a page. Not to shit on Twisters. Twisters is a really cool bar.
It's okay. I mean, it's
there.
fucking overpriced as shit though.
Yeah, well, so is Smith's.
This is true. Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna go anywhere in Colchester to find a cheap drink other than Playhouse.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Because Playhouse is literally the cheapest chips. It's the dog's dinner.
Oh, I'm so hungry. I'll go for some chips right now.
Well, that'll be the end.
I'm gonna go eat, so fuck off.
No, I think that's fine to wrap it up there.
No, definitely.
So this was our first episode. If you made through listening to this, then
if you made it to here,
congratulations. Really, you get nothing. But just know that we salute you. We'll tip our hat to you if you made it thus far. And thank you all for listening. Yeah, thanks
for listening.
Even if you did,
really appreciate it.
Even if you did just skip to the end,
just to hear this,
to hear this, because famous. Because famous now.
Got the paps outside, mate.
Paps outside. They won't take pictures, mate. But you know what? I'm not going to do. So yeah, it's really great to do this first episode. This is a good introduction to how we operate, and our topics will be more structured for the next ones, because this was very impromptu, but we wanted to do anyway for you guys. And thanks to everybody who liked the page.
Really appreciate that.
Really
thanks for the love.
Thanks for all the love, and support, because we didn't think that we'd get this far at all.
No,
we originally wanted to do a short film,
and then it turned into this.
We might still do the short film.
But
and we'll keep you guys updated along the way. Guys. Nobody's listening to this.
Guys and girls.
Guys and dolls. But yeah, it was really fun doing this.
Yeah.
So please follow us on Twitter if you can, Instagram,
Facebook,
SoundCloud, YouTube.
Give us that like and subscribe.
We're gonna submit this. Well, not submit. Release this on YouTube. Hopefully, we can get SoundCloud sorted, but definitely it'll be on YouTube.
Yeah.
So find us on there, and please send through topics and discussions.
Yeah.
At our Gmail, when fake plants grow, all non-caps at gmail.com. So yeah, thank you all for listening, and we'll keep you on the page updated for what's happening with the next one. So yeah, we'll see you guys later.
See ya.